Hey everyone, Donnie here, and thanks for joining me today on my YouTube channel. Hey, today I'm out here with the Wltoys. This is the 124018. I did a few modifications, changed the tires, and I added a fan and some cooling fins on the motor here, so you can see that. I'm going to do a heat test. I'm not going to run the 2S battery to run that fan. I'm going to run it a few times, see how hot that motor gets, and then I'll come back, plug the fan in, and see if it makes a difference, you guys. This is going to be basically more of a summertime deal here, because right now we're in winter and it's pretty cold out, so I shouldn't have to worry about the motor overheating. You just don't get much airflow, so I went ahead and kept the hood off here, get some air coming through here, and then I also cut it out the top here so the fan could suck in some cool air and blow it on the motor. So we're going to test that out and see what happens. So guys, if you're new here, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you can see what's coming up next on Big Drone Flyer 77 RC. All right guys, when we come back, let's do that run, check it out, and we'll see what the heat is. Right now, let's go to the intro. All right guys, I'm back and I'm going to go ahead and I got this plugged in. I'm not going to plug in the fan yet, which I'm using a little 2S battery here that I had from my old Hubsan drone that I had there with the JST connector. I'm going to plug that in after I do the first run and see how hot that motor gets, because I noticed those of you that have this car already, you're going to notice that this motor does get pretty darn warm. You know, I could tell that it gets pretty hot. So let me get these pins on and then get this thing running and see what that temperature is. It's probably about, I'll have to see what the temperature is out here right now for this my area right now. I'm going to kind of just look at the ground here. It says it's about 63 degrees right now, so we'll see what the temperature gets on the car. So you can see the fans in there, it's not running. Let me go take it and run it pretty hard and see what it does for now. All right, here we go. So, you know, with this one, I'm going to start showing some video clips while I'm running this right now. I'll probably run this for a few minutes here, but I end up having to go and open up all these shocks and draining out with a little bit of the napkin. I got about a quarter of the oil out of each shock because they were completely full to the top. And when they do that, you got no travel with the suspension. So, you know, if you're going to bash or anything, you're going to be in some trouble. You're going to blow out that shock, you know. So anyways, I just thought I'd let you guys know and see that part.
One last thing with these shocks, guys, that every one of these bottom parts were loose on my shocks. So definitely go around and tighten all those down as well, or you're going to have leaky shocks just like mine were on this buggy as well. So definitely check those out, you guys.
Then I did the modification. I'll start showing the clip here. And, ooh, there's a flip. So I did the modification and started adding cutting some pieces of the plastic off there so I can add this cooling fan. I just have to go and mount it better so it doesn't put any pressure on the fins and freeze up that fan or break the blades on it. So this is just a quick mod and it's not complete, but I just wanted to show you guys and see what it ran like with these tires on. Definitely a lot better. It doesn't flip as easy. Handles really good, you guys. All right, so this is a pretty good little run here. Let me go ahead and come back. Let's check out the temperature. I'm just going to hit the motor casing and see what the motor casing's showing. I just want to see if it makes any difference. I mean, it may not even make a difference at all, you guys, you know, but I thought I would check it out. The ESC is pretty darn hot, so I probably want to put a fan on the ESC as well. Let's go ahead and check this temperature. Okay, so I'm hitting the motor casing and we are at, let me get close here. 150 where I'm at right here, so I'll have to try to remember this position and see if I can't do that same position. 151 right here, you guys. Let me see where it's pointing. Yep, it's pointing right at the top of this can right here. So let's go ahead and turn on the fan and see what happens. Hopefully this will make a difference. Like I said, I need to figure this out a little bit better so I can have it mounted down. I'm probably going to put a wire tie or something to keep it from flinging around. But this is just the first prototype of this fan adding in here. So I also want to add a fan to the ESC. You don't want to run this fan to this 2-in-1 ESC because it doesn't have enough power, you guys. So I am running my old Hubsan H502E drone battery, and it's a 2S 7.4 volt, and it is only 15 C. I don't want a high C rating on this since it's a little fan, and this one's 610 milliamps. So let me go ahead and close this up. I have the lights unplugged on here, so just for now, because I don't need those at the moment. See if I can get this back down here. Power plug always hits, so does this piece right here. Kept the hood off. If anybody that has this car can notice I don't have the hood on here to keep a little extra cooling coming in here. I like it better without the hood anyways, but that way I could get a little more airflow in here for the ESC, especially when you're running it hard. So try it out. Let me do some more bashing, guys. See what happens here. Should have let it cool down all the way, but you know, I don't want to come back out here, you know, an hour later and do that. We're just gonna go and run it and see if it cools down at all, or if it's going to be the same temperature. You know, even if I get a 10-degree difference, you know, that's still better than nothing, you know, because here in California where I'm at, it gets about 106 to 111 degrees Fahrenheit during the summertime. That's the reason why I'm adding this fan. Got the train going by. All right, so you're hearing the train. Gonna have that in my video, the loud noise, so I apologize for that, but there's nothing I could do. All right, a little bit more here, and then I'm gonna call it. I could tell the battery's getting a little low because I've been running it pretty hard. I tell you, these tires make a difference, you guys. That's another good point, is adding some different tires. These a little wider, a little taller. All right, there it is. It just cut out, so there was a safety warning there for the low battery. I knew it was getting close because the power was going down. So let's see what this fan did. I'm hoping that it made a difference. So all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit this with the gun, hopefully in the same spot here. So we are I'm right in that same spot right here, 113 degrees. I still got the fan running, you guys, so yeah, not too bad. It did definitely drop it down, you guys, so that's awesome. Let me unplug this and unplug the battery for now. Let this thing cool down. So yeah, pretty cool. I guess the fan's gonna work. I'm just gonna have to wire it a little bit better in here. And get this fastened down so it don't move around. You can see I just cut right here as I showed in the video clip, you know, just cutting this out and making room for that. And I added this cooling fin. You could probably just get away with just a fin, will help a lot too, you guys, but keeping the hood off, getting some airflow in here, hitting this ESC definitely helps out. The ESC definitely is cold again already. It cooled off just like that. What's cool is this battery strap is still pretty good size, so I was able to fit that battery that I took out of that Hubsan drone. So I was able to have both batteries in there. You know, later on, you guys can hook up a switch and, you know, be able to turn the fan on and off from the outside if you want. But I figured I don't need to do that since I have to come in here and turn the car on manually from the SC anyways. So, all right, I appreciate you guys watching. Sorry it took so long to get to this video, but I was occupied with the weather and other projects. So Makerfire did send this to me, and I only had that unboxing, which I'll leave a link up here above me here, and I'll leave one in the descriptions and probably on the end screen title. But Makerfire, thank you for sending this out for a review. Guys, you know, definitely subscribe, hit the notification so you can see what's coming up next on my channel. I'll probably do a speed run later comparing the stock tires to this one, and maybe even the foam tires, just to see the difference. So, but really good buggy, you guys. I can't wait to try it out in the train and some jumps and some dirt and things like that. So I just got a clear break real quick. It's been raining, actually, even though it's sunny for a minute. It's supposed to start pouring again, so that's why I wanted to get out here and do this. This fan is definitely going to help you if you have hot weather like I do during the summertime. So that 50-degree cooling difference is definitely a plus for me. So all right, thanks for watching, guys. God bless.